race coming up here as the lights come on, ready to rock and roll. We've got a star-studded lineup and we are underway. Great start, Mitchell Rees on the Team Rees Honda. He gets a fabulous drag.
Oh,
Scotty Moyer as well.
Brad.
Look at that, Scotty Moyer. He's a rejuvenated man this weekend. He's got some additional help in the pits, and he is loving every minute of this Ruapuna weekend. But it is the man, Mitchell Rees. Looks like Father Tony's just managed to get in there and make it a Team Rees 1-2. So a man like Tony Rees, he'll have a few tricks around Ruapuna, SJ.
Oh, for sure. Tony's he's been here many times, but Ed West looking to make an early move down into the hairpin. Can he make that stick? No. Tony, too good on the brakes here. So at the moment, Team Rees Honda 1-2. Mitchell Rees followed by Tony Rees, followed by Ant West out of the hairpin. Who's that? Fourth place is Alistair Hugenbosom. He moved his way past Scotty Moyer, but Ant West, yeah.
What a move in the Fulton Hogan S's. That's just normally follow the leader stuff through there on lap 1.
That's
but
a really
West,
hard move to make into there, Brad. You've got to be really committed to pass into there, so hats off to Ant. He's watching Mitchell Rees just start to check out here a little bit, and he doesn't want that to happen, so he's trying to make a move early as we head into the infield section here, Brad.
Oh, this is electric. So Mitchell Rees and West, we saw an absolute brilliant showdown at Manfield in round number 2. This is going to be no different. We've got the two-time defending champion and the man who's looking to try and desperately get his campaign on track. He had a good showing at Manfield, missed round number 1. He turned up to the track for the first time on the Friday, and already he is on pace. We've got Mitchell Rees, his father Tony, in third place with a red-hot Alistair Hugenbosom on the back wheel of him, and Scotty Moyer, like we said, a rejuvenated Scotty Moyer hitting up an electric top 5 as we head down the front straight, taking off lap number 1 here in the 10-lap Superbike race. We've got Dave Sharp ahead of Aaron and James Hugenbosom there, so you've got some high-quality names out there, SJ, but this is going to be good.
Yeah, absolutely, Brad. This is 10 laps around here on this this Ruapuna track is a long way, and these guys are going to need to manage the rear tyre. They can't go gung-ho for the full 10 laps because the tyre just won't last and won't give them the performance they need. So in the back of their mind, they're also starting to think about how to conserve the tyre and also conserve a bit of energy, because even though it's not super hot out there today, these boys will be working pretty hard, and it is physical around this track. These bikes are big, so change of direction as we see them at the moment in the infield section. It's really hard to change these bikes from one side to the other, so they'll be using a lot of energy up. But Mitchell Rees at the moment looks like he's trying to settle into a bit of a rhythm, but Ant West has certainly not let him get away as they're coming out of the Christchurch Casino Carousel and heading into the infield for another lap. Tony Rees there in third. Alistair Hugenbosom certainly not letting him get away, Brad.
Oh man, this is going to be absolutely on. Mitch Rees, Ant West have sort of just broken clear of Tony a little bit, but you can see all it would take is one demon, a little bit on braking, and you can catch right up. So Mitch Rees, Ant West, we've been come to expect this so far this summer. They are electric 1 and 2 as the bikes are dancing around underneath the riders. They are going for it here. Mitch Rees was under lap record pace when we went into qualifying. Overcast conditions, quite good race pace, I would say, but yeah, like SJ said, it's a long old weekend. SJ a 15 and a 16 lapper tomorrow, so it's a long old Grand Prix weekend, but right now we've got Mitch Rees and Ant West absolutely flying.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tomorrow will certainly be another day, and these boys they've already been talking about it in the pits. How tomorrow is much further than this. Oh, and Tony Rees looks like he's just run a little bit wide into turn 1 there. That's allowed Alistair Hugenbosom up the inside on the Yamaha R1M, and yeah, he's definitely made the move stick there, Brad. He's now off in pursuit of Ant West in second place, but he's got a bit of work to do because those front two have just clipped away at the moment. But Alistair is a circuit specialist. He used to live here. He's a hometown boy. All the motorcycling Canterbury crew here, they're cheering on Alistair because he's their hometown boy. But here we're heading into the infield section. It looks like Al is making a bit of ground, so he's on the charge, Brad. He knows he needs to make this ground up now before these guys get too far up the track.
Absolutely. I tell you what, don't rule out Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer as well. They're right there, so the podium's going to be hard fought for here. There's 5 of them heading out of the Christchurch Casino Carousel. It is the defending New Zealand Superbike champion that is the one they're trying to catch here at the moment. Just trying to break the challenge at the moment. He was a 1:29.7 last time around, so that is lightning quick around here. About 7/10 off lap record pace. So we go into the sign biz dip at 5 of them, all in contention with a really good result here. Don't rule out Dave Sharp for some glory as well. He's there in 6th place ahead of Aaron Scott and James Hugenbosom. Great to have those guys out here racing. SJ with Warren Hudson and Gary Graham as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see the field looking a bit more, a few more bikes on the grid than we're used to, which is great for Superbike class, and great to see these club level guys actually having a crack and getting out there with the national boys, because all it does racing against faster guys is actually drag you along and makes you a faster rider. So full credit to these guys. It's not easy going out there when, you know, the best guys in the country come to town, and you go out there on your home track and these guys are whizzing past. So full credit to these guys. It's certainly not easy. You know, even just to don the helmet and get out there on track takes a lot of courage. So full credit to those guys. But looking back to the front of the race now, Mitchell Rees, he's got a sort of a 1.5, 2 second gap over Ant West. Back to another second, back to Alistair Hugenbosom in third. So it's kind of steadied a little bit at the moment. The top 5 are just, you know, in a rhythm at the moment. And like I say, trying to manage that tyre, looking towards the end of the race, because, you know, we've still got a fair few laps to run, Brad.
Yeah, we've still got about 6.5 left in this one here, and like the story tells us with our eyes, Mitchell Rees trying to break clear of the rest of the challenges. He's not going to have it easy though, because he's got a former Grand Prix superstar in behind him. And look at the hometown hero right on the back wheel in third place as well. You've got Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer right there on pace, and I tell you what, most of them either in the 29s or the low 30s. So this pace is red hot as they head out of the dipper and into the sweeper. I tell you what, 5 of them going at it here. We've only got 9 in the race, but I tell you, this is a classy top 5 as we head out of the sweeper. Mitch Rees and Ant West flying to the front straight, joined by Alistair Hugenbosom, Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer. That is your top 5 as we have a look at some lap times here. A fast lap from Alistair Hugenbosom. He was the quickest of anyone on that lap around, so he's reeled them in. It's only half a second between 1 and 2, 1.2 seconds between first and third place. We're in for an absolute thriller, SJ. We've still got a massive 6 laps to go.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's going to go right down to the wire, because it looks like Ant West just slowly getting across that gap to Mitch Rees out front as we come into the hairpin here. So is Ant West now starting to make his move? You got to remember, this man has not had a lot of time on this track, Brad. He arrived on Friday from Australia. The weather wasn't that great yesterday, so they didn't get that many dry laps in, but he's certainly now making moves, making inroads to Mitchell Rees' lead, and he's right on the back tyre now as we head to the Christchurch Casino Carousel. This is going to really kick off, I think, Brad. This is one to watch.
Oh, this is going to heat up. It's one thing being quicker or as quick as the New Zealand Superbike champion, but you've got to find a move around this man. He's a dynamic charger, and this is going to be all on. Fireworks expected now as Ant West drives up the inside into the Southern Salvage S's. Unbelievable move, as we just said that. Ant West has put on a bit of a show here. Can Mitchell Rees answer straight back? He cannot afford Ant West to try and run away with this one here. Al Hoogie's right there as well, SJ. So I'll tell you what, this is a full-on 3-way going at it.
Certainly brought Al Hoogie into the mix now. That's what happens when you start dicing at the front. It slows each other up, and Al Hoogie, he'll be rubbing his hands together. He's watching this going, right, I'm in the fight, boys. You guys think it's just you two? Well, think again, because I'm right there. So we click off another lap. Look at that, down the front straight. Mitchell Rees slips his way past, and into turn 1, Mitchell Rees will retake the lead from Ant West. But this is electric, Brad. This is certainly a fantastic race that's unfolding in front of us here.
We are halfway through the Super Saturday Sprint Race 10 lapper, so we've had 5 gone, 5 left to go. Mitchell Rees has reclaimed the lead. And West will have a look into the hairpin. You'd have to think he's really got under brakes on that Addicted to Track R1. He's going to pull up alongside, and he's gone in a little bit deep, but he managed to stop it on the apex. That is a good move.
Look at Al Hoogie though, Brad. Al Hoogie right into the mix now.
Oh, this is unbelievable. As the top 3, it's a 3-horse race now. Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer are 4th and 5th place, but slowly losing touch with this dynamic trio that are running through the Fulton Hogan S's and into the Christchurch Casino Carousel. Mitch Rees have a little look there, not really a traditional passing place there, SJ.
Very hard place to pass. You've got to be super committed, and it really does affect your exit. But looking here, you know, for a man that hasn't done a lot of laps on this track, he's figured it out pretty quickly. But that's what you get, Brad, when you get a guy of World Championship level. He's won races at MotoGP level and at Moto2 level and at World Supersport level. So this is a man of international talent. Like this is world level stuff here, Brad.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome to see. We're going to have 4 laps to go when they come out of the sweeper and down the front straight. There is absolutely nothing in it at the front. To Ant West, the superstar from Australia. He's come over here to try and get himself another leg up in the Australian Superbike Championships. He's put on a show here at the moment. He's in the lead ahead of Mitch Rees and Al Hoogie, but there's less than half a second in the battle for the lead. We've got Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer. That battle heating up as well, SJ. So while those 3 fight it out in the front, we've got a bit of excitement for 4th and 5th as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I mean, the tyre is starting to drop off now. We're seeing all the top boys now dropping into the 30s, so no 29s on that lap. So the pace is slowed just slightly, but out of the into the hairpin now for Mitchell Rees, and he's got up the inside of Ant West. He's got up the inside, and he looks like he can make that stick getting out of the hairpin. He can. So Mitchell Rees changed for the lead, and Western second, closely followed by Al Hoogie. Al Hoogie is just watching these boys. He's watching the fight, sizing up where he's stronger than these boys. And I would think, Brad, in the next couple of laps, we're going to see Al Hoogie make a move here.
Absolutely we are. I think this is going to be exciting. Mitchell, what a move into the hairpin. He got the good drive out of there too, so often you can just park it on the apex and block the line and then get all out of shape heading out of there, but he's done a good job. And as you predicted, Al Hoogie's come to play as well. He's right on the back wheel of Ant West as well. Three of them absolutely hammering tongs as we look at Al Hoogie. Starting to get really excited on that Althen Window Systems, JCR Blue Crew Yamaha. So this is going to be a Team Rees Honda in the front. We've got Addicted to Track in second place, and Al Hoogie, who showed him a front wheel. Anwest has had a big light up out of the Signbiz dipper, lost a bit of drive, and this is hammer and tongs. They're going to have different coloured fairings by the end of this one here, SJ. This is on.
These boys are really throwing it down. This is superbike action at its best here in New Zealand. These guys, there's no holes barred. These guys are giving it everything they've got. And we cross the line, click off another lap, and it is Mitchell Rees, the quickest of the lot, with a 30.9. Ant West with a 31.4, and Alistair Hugenbosom with a 31.0. So that little moment out of the dipper cost Ant West about 0.4 of a second, where that rear tyre just lit up and cost him a bit of drive. So, but as we see the top three now, they have made a bit of a gap back to Tony Rees in fourth, Scotty Moyer in fifth. So it's going to looking like, touch wood at the moment, your podium will come from these top three, but we've still got 3 laps to go, Brad.
Yeah, these soft rear tyres will be absolutely screaming at these motorcycles here at the moment as well. So it's going to be all on here. We're not sure what's going to happen. We've got plenty to get excited about. Less than 3 laps to go. Mitch Rees leads Ant West and Alistair Hugenbosom. Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer haven't really lost touch, SJ. They're not too far off the pace. If we get some more of this ding-dong battling, I think we could see absolutely anything in the next 2.5 laps.
Anything could happen here, absolutely, as you say. But, you know, these boys, this track is really hard on tyres. There's 3 big areas where the tyre is really abused driving out of a corner. So like you say, Brad, these tyres are now starting to scream. Also, the riders, you know, this is the longest race they've had all season. You know, they've been to Taupo and been to Manfield, but shorter races. So this is the first time that they've actually had to go this distance. And Ant West having a look into the last corner up the inside of Mitchell Rees. Can't make it stick. That might sacrifice a bit of his drive out onto the straight. Mitchell Rees looking like he's got good drive, but Ant West is right there, Brad. This is great stuff. Great superbike racing.
Absolutely frantic. 2 laps to go in this 10-lap thriller. Mitch Rees, Ant West and Alistair Hugenbosom, 0.167 of a second. That is the split time across all 3 of those competitors. Absolutely unbelievable. And Tony Rees, he was exactly the same pace as those 3 ahead of him as well, so we're both in the 130s, the race leaders and Tony Rees. So I tell you what, we're in for a really big superstar showdown here.
The last lap there, who was the quickest out of that leading 3?
A big Al.
Alistair Hugenbosom. So watch for Al. He's still got some life left in that rear tyre and some life left in himself. So look, my pick here, Brad, I really think Alistair can make a move here.
Absolutely. He'll know exactly where he can do a move as well. He's done a lot of laps around Ruapuna. This will be his beloved home track here. So let's look out of the Christchurch Casino Carousel. It is your defending champion, still hanging on by the skin of his teeth as we go into the Southern Salvage S's. Ant West is really strong through this little infield section. He'll have a little look, but I don't think he's quite close enough now, but he pulls up right next to Mitch Rees. This is really where that Addicted to Track R1's good. Here they go into the dipper. They touch. They come into contact with each other. Contact made in the Signbiz dipper. Mitch Rees takes evasive action. He's still upright on the bike. He's rejoined the race. He's still hanging on to the lead. Ant West there in second, and you got Al Hoogie in third place. This is the gloves off here, SJ, as the white flag comes out. Thrilling lap to go.
One to go. This is outstanding racing. You know, it doesn't get any closer, Brad. It doesn't get any closer, but it's given Mitchell Rees now a bit of a lead there. But actually, checkered flag, Brad.
We're going checkers.
We're going checkers.
I still wait 1 lap to go on my screen here, but here we go.
So much excitement, we've missed it.
So much excitement, we've missed it. We've got the checkers have come out. Oh, unbelievable. So it come down to a big, bold move into the Signbiz dipper. It didn't quite come off for Ant West, but he gave it absolutely everything. And I tell you what, these guys are going to need to catch their breath before Neil catches up with them on the podium. Mitch Rees gets the win over Ant West and Al Hugenbosom. Unbelievable. Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer, 4th and 5th. And I tell you what, Tony and Scott, to circulate in the 130s all race long, you'd think you'd be in line for a race win there, SJ. And they're back in 4th and 5th, so what a breathtaker.
Hey, hats off to Tony and Scotty. That's, you know, a super pace that they've run. So it's just that those front three are just that little bit quicker, you know. They certainly stepped the bar up. I mean, you know, a couple of years ago, if you run that pace that Tony and Scotty did, you'd be first and second, Brad. So just goes to show the level. You know, these guys are always looking for a little bit extra, always looking, you know, to improve on last year. And there you go. There it is. That's you know, it's just such a frenetic pace out there. And full credit to the club guys though out there doing it. As we said, good on them. It's just great to see them out here with the national level guys, and this will only improve their riding. So it's great to see the local guys here mixing it with New Zealand's best and also Australia's best.
Oh, how's that going to shape up for our 15 lapper tomorrow morning, and then we've got our 16 lap Superbike Grand Prix. Don't go anywhere this weekend, folks. If you are in the Christchurch area on Ctas, get yourself trackside. This is going to be must-see entertainment. As we wrap out our competitors, the 10 runners in our New Zealand Superbike field, Mitch Rees gets the win over Ant West, and then go back to Alistair Hugenbosom. That is going to be a podium. Then go back to Tony Rees and Scotty Moyer, 4th and 5th place. Dave Sharp's going to come home in 6th ahead of James Hugenbosom, ahead of Aaron Scott, Warren Hudson and Gary Graham. Let's cross down to Neil, who will have all the scenes and absolute excitement as our Superbike podium coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the crowd comes around, an opportunity here to have a great one. Come on, Canterbury in particular, you're the supporters here today. Let's hear it for a number 3. What an effort from Alistair Hugenbosom. Yes, well done. Al, you turned up, mate. You came to town. You're back on your home track. Yeah, it was smokingly hot.
Yeah, I'm here. We're a bit slow in the morning, but I'm really happy we found some more time in the race. Probably not enough to mix it with Mitch and Ant, but we're there nibbling. We were sort of there because they were sort of holding each other up. But no, it's the booster I need for tomorrow, and I know my way around this track all right, so we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
All right. Hey, that's really positive news. But mate, what a race going on out in front of you. The best seat in the house to watch it.
Yeah. I'm just glad it's not Mitch and myself this season. So Ant and the team. So thanks to those guys for coming over, and Tony's nipping at our heels, and Scotty's not too far behind either. So it's a small sort of class, but the top 5, 6 are that close. So it's real cool.
Here indeed. Come on again, Alistair Hugenbosom. Absolutely awesome. So cool to see as the boys are taking an opportunity to look at the dyno as we take a look at the camera here at the moment, and so much, well, here's another brand new track for Ant West. Oh, there we go, we'll just let that one do. Another brand new track here for Ant. This is Ruapuna, very different to those couple of North Island ones, Ant. What do you think of this place?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a few more corners, so we actually had less time because of the rain yesterday, and it's a lot harder track to learn, so I wish I had more laps around here. I went out this morning and I just rode the whole session, the whole 20 minutes, so warmed myself out and tried to learn the track. Yeah, the race was good. We don't have the speed of the Honda down the straight, and I thought we had another lap left. I think they cut that one a bit short, so I was lining up to try and make a run. I was trying to find a place to pass him, and we did come together in one of the turns, so I pushed him out, but I thought I had a lap left to have another go at it, but that's all right. Tomorrow we got 2 races and they're longer, so we'll make a plan to beat him tomorrow.
Hey, what about jet lag? Is that a consideration for you, mate? You're doing so much air travel at the moment.
I've been doing it all my life since I was 16, been travelling around racing, so It feels like I'm constantly tired all the time. So.
Hey, come on, Kiwis, we love a great Aussie. Here's one, Mr. Ant West. Well done. Sensational to see. Oh, how much coming together. Where's the colour of the paint? Where's the white on the red or the blue on it? Let's hear it, folks. There we go. Our Kiwis got to the top. Let's hear it again. Mr. Mitch Rees today. Oh, listen to the supporters. Mitchell. Is that racing?
Oh yeah, that was good. That was tight. A little bit tight at the end, but hey, it didn't mean to blow me off the track. But yeah, handlebar to the head's not ideal. But hey, it was a great race. I really enjoyed that, and good to have Hoogie back in the mix too.
Was indeed. All right. Hey, lack of preparation yesterday was a shocker weather-wise, so you had to make the most of practice and qual this morning. How were you feeling going into the race?
It was kind of good to have not so much riding yesterday because I'm under the weather. So yes, still a tough race out there. Obviously, it's going to be 2 tough ones tomorrow, a little bit longer, and no doubt hotter.
Right indeed, and hotter will be for this man. Let's hear it again. Mitch Rees, top performance. They can bring it up for Team Rees and Super Dad just in behind as well. So well done. There's your heroes line up, folks. 2 MRs and the Honda's number 1 in the middle.
Oh, brilliant. Simply breathtaking, our Superbike paddock. Brilliant. So